Hi everyone, I thought I would do a YouTube video on my own, and I'm not going to edit it. I'm just going to just go for it, because the reason I don't do them is because they take too long. But if I just apologise now for the fact that it's going to be unedited, then you know what to expect. So this video is going to be about what we've sold on eBay since Tuesday lunchtime-ish. So we have 29 things going out, and they'll be going out in the post today. So I will show you what I've got. I'm also going to tell you the cost price and where we got them from, if I can remember. So let's go. We sold this Adidas Bucket Hat, very Kevin and Perry inspired. Love Kevin and Perry. And this sold for £24.49. It cost us £1.33. We listed it in January, and it's going to Canada. Brand new with tags, Adidas. Really nice hat. Hope you can hear me with the rustling. So maybe what order should I go in? No, this one's fine. We also sold some Olay Moisturiser. I think it's moisturiser or age-defying cream. And that was listed this week. I haven't got a cost price for it yet because it's too early days, but we sold it for £13.99. I think cost price is probably around £1.50, £2, because I bought a load of beauty products, like a big job lot of them, hundreds of items, and I listed one. This is one of the first ones I listed. I've got a bag for life down here that I'm just popping them in. This here, this is an Anthropology, does that say Rachel or Cashel or something? Hang on. This was, where's it gone? Oh, it's an Anthropology Cashel printed silk scarf, and this sold for £20. I listed it in December and it cost £1.93 as part of a big job lot of hats and scarves that we got. It's a really nice scarf, and I thought it would have sold a lot quicker than it did. Brand new with tags. Sorry for the rustling, but we put all of our products that we have listed into these clear bags, and normally I'll just put a quick sticker on them to say what they are. So if Simon's picking, he knows what he's looking for, because if I just said purple knitted hat, he'd probably pick out an orange knitted hat, because I swear he's colourblind. So this is a Lululemon pom-pom play beanie. This was also in a job lot of hats, and this cost £2.69. It's brand new with tags, and we sold it for £30. We have sold hundreds and hundreds of hats in the last, well, 6-7 months, maybe since sort of spring. Excuse me. We buy a lot of them in bulk. Some of them are rubbish, some of them are really good. Most are brand new with tags. They're all brand new, but most still have their tags, so we're really lucky. There's another hat here. This one is just a faux fur bubble hat in black. This sold for this sold for £6.50, so it was a cost price of £1.93. We listed it in November. We couldn't ask for much more than £6.50 because it is unbranded. Has it got tags? No tags. But sometimes people, I'm a firm believer that these small cheap items really bring people into our store. And yeah, we've done so great that it does work out well with the hats. And that one, did I say I listed it in November? Those cheap ones, what we call auction fodder. So if we get an auction bag or a job lot of anything, there's always the stuff we want, and then there's the stuff that we're not too bothered about, and it's the auction fodder that's the stuff we're not too bothered about. So we just list that. Sometimes we'll put a bundle together, or maybe 2 or 3 items together, and just to up the price, but I didn't with that one for some reason, but it's fine, easy to pack and post. Here we've got another hat. This one is a Jackson & James herringbone army cap, small, brand new with tags. It's been listed since December. We paid £1.93 and we sold it for £12. Yeah, nice hat if that's your thing. Ooh, not hats. Some leggings. So we got a bulk load of clothing, wholesale clothing, and these are Maiden Form fat-free dressing legging sculptant, and they're a size medium. They're brand new without tags. Now, this is like Costco clearance, so a lot of Costco clothing is bundled together in pairs. So these would have been part of a multi-pack, but the reason I probably ended up with them is the packs got split in store and they can't sell them. So these have been listed since January. I haven't got a cost price yet because I'm still listing stuff from that bundle. So what I'll do is I'll list the items. So I'll go bag by bag. So each bag has a reference number. We give it a reference number to say A1. So I'll list everything I can from A1, and in the custom SKU, I'll put the month, and then I will put, well, month and year, so like January 21, then I'll put our custom SKU. And once I've listed everything I can out of that bag, I will go to my active listings and do a search for that SKU. So January 21 and the SKU I've given it, and that will give me a list of everything that I've listed from that bag. And then I've got my overall cost price for the whole lot written down somewhere. So I'll see how many items I've got listed and divide it down to work out the average price per item. And then I'll bulk edit the custom SKU and update the cost price per item. So I haven't got round to that yet because I haven't finished listing the stuff from that bag, but I should think these are probably maximum £3, more like probably £1.50, and they sold for $14.99. Done quite well with leggings actually, but sort of not specialist brands, not the right way, but so I wouldn't buy Next leggings, Marks and Spencer's leggings. I'm not saying that you shouldn't. I've never sold them, but I wouldn't go out and buy them. But these Costco ones, I think because they're an American, a lot of them are American clothing brands, we do quite well. They're harder to get. Another item of clothing, these are Under Armour tracksuit bottoms. These ones are brand new with tags and they're extra large. And these sold for, I don't know how much we paid for those. I think it's because it's a variation listing because I had a number of different sizes. So I can't see that. I think it worked out at £1.25 an item for these. We sold these for $18.99. We had loads and loads of Under Armour stuff, brand new with tags before Christmas. I can't even tell you when I listed them. I think it was December. They're really nice joggers. What else have we got? This is auction fodder. This is H&M headband. So I'll find it on my list. I've just got my paid and dispatched list in front of me. Oh yeah, here we go. H&M headband. It's like a headscarf tie type thing. It's brand new with tags, and it cost us £1.93. We listed it in December, and that just sold for £5.99. But it'll literally go large letter. Now I made a boo-boo. I had a load of wool, and I should have bundled it, just done a bundle of wool, but for some reason I listed it individually by ball. Was it a ball of wool? I don't know. So this one, again, I can't tell you the cost price because it's a variation listing and it doesn't tell me that on the paid, well, awaiting dispatch screen, but it only sold for £4.99. So lesson learned, should have put them together. But we've sold quite a few of them now. It's not worth changing the listing at this late stage. Another hat here. This is a Nike metal swoosh cap, brand new of tags. And listed this in January for £2.69 and this sold for £16.99. Easy to pack, easy to post, lightweight, easy to list. It's just so easy. I really have enjoyed selling hats. I haven't enjoyed selling scarves so much, and they sort of come with the hats. Scarves aren't as popular. We've got loads still to sell, but hats are they just fly. That is all the clothing. This one, we sold this when we were walking the dogs the other day over the fields. These are Bronte by Moon cushion covers, 2 of them. I actually got these in December when I went, I met up with shopping with Sophie, sort of halfway. She lives Wiltshire way. I live sort of outside London. So we met halfway and spent the day together sourcing, and I originally thought this was a scarf, I think, and I just looked up the brand and thought, oh wow, they sell for good money, so I picked it up. I got home, realised it was a pair of cushion covers, and they are wool and really good condition. Paid £6 and they went for £16.99. Not a huge money maker, but it was good to dabble in cushion covers. Got some breakables now. Always love a Disney mug. It's really cold because it's been in the barn. This sold for oh yeah, here we go. It's going to Canada. We paid $4.99 and it sold for $16.99. So that's going GSP. We don't send anything ourselves internationally. We only sell GSP. Can't be bothered with the hassle. And if there's any problems, it all goes back to eBay and GSP to sort out. As long as it gets to GSP, we're not bothered. So yeah, it's a Mickey Mouse mug. I won't put that back in the bag. I'll leave that there. One of the things I love selling, if you've seen our videos before, you'll see that I love paperweights. So I tend to buy them in bulk, and it's really hard to look at them before I buy them in lockdown. So I just have to go in blind and just hope that there's some good ones in there. So normally there's a couple of good ones, then there's some sort of rubbish ones, but there's so much to learn with paperweights. Always check for a signature on the base, because you can get a lot of ones that are just made in China that are just cheap tat. But saying that, not all of them are cheap tat, the ones made in China. But this one has a signature, but even if it hasn't got an obvious signature on the base, there can be signatures hidden, or even the way that they finish the base. I can't remember what it's called. I need to read up and learn a lot, but I just can't seem to take that sort of information in these days. So there's some great Facebook groups if you've got paperweights or other glassware that you can join and get people to help you identify the maker, the age. And this one is nothing special, unfortunately. It's Caithness, which is made in Scotland, and it's got a signature of CIIG on the base. Now I'm not 100% sure what that means. I've got loads of Caithness paperweights, or have had, I've sold over the last year or so, and a lot of the time I'll just have like Caithness on the bottom, but this one in big letters has got, I think it's CIIG, but I don't know if you can see that. It's sort of frosted on the bottom. This is quite small, so it fits in my hand. Listed this in October for, well, we bought it for £2.13, so that means I would have got a load in a big box and then just worked out the average price. But this one we sold for £12.99. They're really easy to post. Just wrap it in bubble wrap, wrap it in cardboard, wrap it in bubble wrap again, put it in a box. Bob's your uncle. Oh, where did I put that mark? There. And these are auction fodder again. So these are old and they've got chips in them. Got 2. And they're really heavy. Vintage garden ornaments, fox cubs. And these worked out at £3.06 for the pair. And we sold them for £14.99. They're pretty gross. but they've gone finally. They've been listed since August though. They've been hanging around too long. So I'm glad they're going. We like to shift things quickly. Our aim of the game is not to hang on to stock ever. So I've got a few more things left. Where's this one? Oh, here we go. This is, I thought it'd be heavier actually. Beeswax Candles. They're sort of honeycomb style. They're a job lot. So there's 2 tall ones and 12 short ones in here. I've put a cost price of 0 because these would have just been discarded. These were just sitting in the corner of the room for ages with me trying to sort of forget that they were there. I didn't want to list them. I didn't want to throw them out. I was just trying to ignore them. So I'd already worked out the cost price for everything else in the bag. So these worked out at 0 really. And they sold for $15.99 and I only listed them last week, so January. Another beauty item that's only been listed a couple of days. Oh yes, there. I was losing my mind then. I thought I'd lost a load of stock. This is Skin Cuticles Blemish Age Cleanser Gel and Toner. 200ml each in each bottle. I haven't worked out the cost price yet because I only listed these on Tuesday or Wednesday, but they sold for $54.99. So I've definitely made money on them. The cost price is going to be less than a £5, so I'm really chuffed with that. Really chuffed. I could have sold them individually, but I saw that they were the same brand, so I just put them together. Cleanser, toner, go together. So listed those and they've flown out. Now, one of my favourite pickups of the year, bear in mind we haven't picked up that much this year, because we've just been doing auctions and bulk buying. We haven't obviously been to a charity shop or a car boot, anywhere like that. In these Countryfile calendars. So when I told my mum that I'd bulk bought some 2021 calendars like the last week of January, she was like, why? You can get them for like a tenner on the BBC website. These were from Costco and obviously they just want to clear them out, and they were selling them for £9.50. I bought 44 of them, which was all of them. They're brand new and sealed. And I've listed them for $16.99 and we've sold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 since Tuesday lunchtime. I think we've sold 8 in total. 2 have already gone out. But I'm so pleased. It worked out at 32p a calendar, so I'm so happy with that. So I told my mum, she still can't believe it. Another good sale this week was this scanner. Let me just find it. Oh, I know how. So I listed this less than 2 weeks ago. It's just a scanner that you lift the flap, put your paper in, Bob's your uncle. It's actually given to us, so it's free, and we sold it for $49.99. Always let people know what you do, because if they've got stuff they want to get rid of and they can't be bothered to go to the tip, especially now when you have to book a slot at the tip, they might just want you to take stuff off their hands, which was great. We got a load of cardboard boxes, and then the guy said, do you want this scanner? So yeah, that's what we got, the scanner. This here is another good sale this week. The Simpsons 3D chess game. Chess has really, really done well since the Queen's Gambit on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, watch it. If you don't like chess, it doesn't matter. If you don't know how to play chess, it doesn't matter. It's just a really good series. We binged it, if it's before Christmas. Yeah, it would have been before Christmas. I've never played chess in my life, so I had no idea. Well, I thought I was going to hate the programme, but actually it was really good. And this sold for $31.99. We picked this up with a job lot of games from a different auction that we usually go to. It's actually the same auction company, but they have 2 sites. And the site is a little bit further away, we don't usually go to, but this was in a bundle of games, and a lot of the games were rubbish. But this one was a good one. And I think it worked out £7 because, yeah, £7. Simon he listed that and he hasn't updated the SKU because he's not as thorough as me. So yeah, that's a good one. These sold really quickly yesterday. Just 2 packs of sanitary towels, brand new. They were in an auction bag, and they were, I wouldn't have worked out the cost price yet. Where have they gone from my list? Oh yeah, there we go. £11.99 I sold them for, and I swear they're like £2 total in the shop, or £2.50. But they would have been 50p a pack for me. Oh yeah, some light bulbs. There's light bulbs in here, you just have to take my word for it. These were part of an auction bundle, like a homeware bundle that I picked up. I have to pick up a lot of bags blind from the auction now. I have to bid against people and just hope there's something good in there. Most of the time I do well. Sometimes I don't do well, but that's just the risk you have to take. If you want to do well, you've got to take risks, and I'm a risk taker. So I've got so many bags down here full. I haven't even opened yet. I've got one of like drinking bottles, water bottles, coffee, like reusable coffee cups. I've got one over there with like knitted women's wear, but like good stuff, like Shetland wool and all that sort of thing. I've got a whole load of fake eyelashes, packs of fake eyelashes down here. I have got a thermal sealing iron. I'm not quite sure what that is, but it's looking at me in a box. I have got, I can see a load of craft stuff, decorative robins, something Harry Potter. I mean, I've got loads of football shirts, sports shirts, loads. I'm surrounded. More clothes, more t-shirts, sort of Korean beauty products, which are popular. A kettle. I'm surrounded. So I'm not going to get bored. I'm not going to run out of things to list. Anyway, these light bulbs, they were just auction fodder. They worked out £1.69 for the box of 4, and they just sold for £10, but they'll be easy to just post. And I think I've only got 2 things left. Have I? Yes, they're the heaviest things and they're the furthest away, and I've got one of those air boots on my foot at the moment. I've got like an old injury and I'm supposed to rest it, so I have to wear an air boot, so it's like harder to get around when I keep walking into things. Now this, we have had this for ages, I reckon since early summer, late spring, early summer, and it's a jewellery cleaner, but you can also clean watches, CDs, DVDs. It's like an ultrasonic thing. So you put it in the basket, close the lid, and it does its thing. And this one is unavailable. You can't get this actual make on eBay or Amazon. I paid $14.99 and it sold for $49.99. And that I only listed last week. Sorry about that noise. And then finally, this is another one that's been hanging around a while. Just auction stuff in like a homeware or garden stuff bag. We paid, let's see, I haven't even put the cost price in there yet because I have no idea. But basically it's like wire garden lawn border edging to make it like a little fancy little fence. It's only like 5 inches tall, and we sold that for $12.99, and I listed it this week. It went really quickly. If you've got garden stuff hanging around, now's the time to list it, because people, as soon as the weather starts changing, people are going to be outside doing their gardens again because everyone's bored from staying inside. So yeah, I think that is it. Now hopefully you liked my video. I'm happy to do these every couple of days. We post normally Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesdays, Thursdays, depends. So I can do these on the day we post. Simon's going to pack all these up and go to the post office later, and I'm going to carry on listing. But I think if you don't mind the unedited videos, I will carry on doing them. I just can't be bothered to edit. So thank you for watching. Have a look at our other videos. We've got new ones being uploaded shortly, all about the reselling game. And how much we love it. We never really do these sort of videos, but it's kind of my New Year's resolution to do them. So I'm going to make more of an effort. So it's not all Simon, it's going to be me as well. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.